Petara Bay. It's a sort of horse that I should think could easily go jumping one day. They've tried him in this class a few times, and he's always fallen short. But I've always felt there's a decent race in Petara Bay. Sometimes we've seen him at his best, though.
It's a really good-looking horse. Here's Lucarno. Johnny, he wasn't a hard-pulling horse last year, was he? He travelled strongly, but the other day in France, he really did ruin his chance.
Well, he probably pulled, I think, for about 6 furlongs, just would not drop the bridle, and I thought that he had every chance of winning that race. I thought he was one of the best 3-year-olds that ran last year. He ran at Newmarket a week before, maybe 10 days before running in the Derby. He's a huge individual. He's got an awful lot on his plate in this race. He was getting best part of a stone from Paper Bull last year. We'll meet him on that sort of weightage worse terms, but he's good enough if he's at his best.
Here's Sagara, who Godolphin bought. He was still an entire. Gelded him. He, as Frankie alluded to, he's not straightforward. He's got a lot of ability, but if you back him, you're going to bite your fingernails for most of the race because he'll be off the bridle for most of the time.
It's extraordinary. He's a big horse. He's a big, common-looking thing. I mean, if he was walking around the paddock at Worcester, you wouldn't be surprised. Lion Sands given a fine ride to win last time out by Richard Hughes. Got up to beat Tranquil Tiger on the line. Maybe Tranquil Tiger just gave up the ghost a little bit in the last 50 yards. But he's always been well touted and well regarded, this horse. And it could be that he's just come into himself. And judge for yourself, always being nudged along there. I never thought that he was going to get anywhere, but by the time they got to the line, he was just probably 2 legs down on Tranquil Tiger, one or two useful types in this race as well. I thought Tranquil Tiger was easily good enough, and then just sticks his head up in the air the last 50 yards. He'd done it at York prior to this, and right on the line gets mugged. I think he'll like the ground, this horse, Lion Sands, Jim. I'm not sure whether he's good enough.
Well, you might be right, he might well, but he's not proven on it. There's Papal Bull, who has got one good run on an easy surface and one bad one. But he's certainly shaped very well in the Coronation Cup on his reappearance when he'd Anna Pavlova a long, long way behind.
Now Sagara with 8 to 1, a very weak Lion Sands, and 25 to 1 Petara Bay, and 5 to 2 they flip-flop the favourites. 5 to 2 Anna Pavlova, 9 to 4 Paper Bull to become the 5th to win it twice female.
Paper Bull is 5 to 2, Anna Pavlova 11 to 4 on the exchange, out to 11 to 4, Lucarno 13 to 2, and Marchand d'Or tomorrow on the exchanges because of this wonderful sunshine has drifted out to 7 to 2.
And 6 to 1 Lucarno, 1 at 6.
Well, Papal Bull, he's not the easiest of characters, this one, but he's loaded with ability, and it's just a question of whether he's having one of those days when he says, yes, Ryan, rather than, no, not this afternoon, thank you very much, but very well supported in the market. And a few minutes ago, we had the trophy presentation after the big Ladbrokes race. Nigel Spence, who's the senior racecourse rep for Ladbrokes, presenting the prize. Jennifer and Peter McMahon over from Australia. Andrew Balding timed it to a nicety by winning a big race for them with Jedediah. Just loading in. This is the Princess of Wales WBX.com stakes. 1.5 miles, Group 2. Lots aren't here. 6 are.
Last one in is Anna Pavlova. And they're away for this Group 2 Princess of Wales's WBX.com stakes. In the early stages, Lucarno with in the all blue of Godolphin Sagara just behind, away to the left in the black jacket is Lion Sands. Red colours Papal Bull. On the right in yellow and green Anna Pavlova, and Petara Bay at the rear of the field. So Lucarno, who's got the assured stamina, of course winner over 1.75 miles last autumn in the St. Leger. and being handed what looks to be a pretty soft lead here. Jimmy Fortune has got good 4 or 5 lengths on the others. Sagara in second place. Lion Sands towards the inside of Papal Bull, Anna Pavlova out wide, and Petara Bay at the rear of the field as they take their only turn right-handed and face up to the long run to the grandstand about a mile away from here. And Lucarno really fills the eye, this horse. Really impressed with him physically going to the start. And he leads by 5 or 6 lengths to Sagara, last year's St Leger winner, with a very clear advantage at this stage. Sagara, the arc third in second. Anna Pavlova, last weekend's Lancashire Oaks heroine, is moving up on the outside there in the hands of Jamie Moriarty, probably his biggest ride so far. Lion Sands in fourth from Papal Bull, last year's winner Ryan Moore, and Petara Bay. Lucarno still leads the way, only about 4 lengths ahead now. Lucarno, this 6-to-1 chance as they run inside the final 5 furlongs. But just look at Jimmy Fortune on Lucarno. He's not pressing on. I wonder if he's just trying to give the horse a little bit of a breather here. Anna Pavlova into second. Sagara right there, travelling okay for him. Papal Bull. Then behind Papal Bull on the near side, Lion Sands and Petara Bay. Very interesting tactical race here. Lucarno leads them past the 3. Leads by 2.5 lengths only. Sagara and Anna Pavlova both drawing a little bit closer to the long-time leader. Lion Sands on the left. Papal Bull is still covered up, got a turn of foot, and Petara Bay at the back. Less than 2 furlongs to cover, and they haven't got to Lucarno yet, and Jimmy Fortune has shaken him up, and he's going to take some catching now. Lucarno runs to the final furlong, and he's drawn 4, 5 lengths clear again. Petara Bay and Papal Bull in hot pursuit, second and third, racing up towards the line. Lucarno from Papal Bull is closing fast, but Lucarno's going to hold on, and that was a great ride from the front. Lucarno beats Papal Bull, followed by Petara Bay. Lion Sands back in fourth. Sagara disappointing again, and Anna Pavlova last of the 6. Copybook ride there from Jimmy Fortune, waiting in front.
Lucarno, fourth last year, goes 3 better here under a brilliant ride by Jimmy Fortune, dominating the pace from in front, and wins the 6-to-1, fourth favourite in from 8-to-1, and the 7th Leger winner as a 4-year-old to win it. Chanteau in 97, like Cover in 81, Fairway in 29, Swinford, the Triple Crown holder Roxanne, and Isinglass 1894. St Leger winners as 4-year-old to win it. Papal Bull was runner-up, the 2-to-1 favourite.
Well, Simon said, given a fine ride by Jimmy Fortune. He ran a little bit freer than he'd have liked, I'm sure of that early on, and for whatever reason that is, I don't remember him doing it last year. But he didn't get hammered at a crucial stage of the race when he wanted to give him a breather. There was nothing sitting right up his backside, geeing him up, so he was able to just sit on him. Sometimes, just when you want to drop a horse for a moment and get some air into their lungs, something comes to take you on. That didn't happen today, and he's run out well. He was a good horse last year. He had a busy season for a classic 3-year-old, and just starting to repay some of that promise from last year.
Yes, his weighing room rivals well and truly outfoxed there by Jimmy Fortune. Let's get the winners today. Donegal at 16-to-1. Second race, Classic Blade at 6-to-1. Jedediah in the big handicap at 11-to-1. And Lucarno at 6-to-1 in the Princess of Wales's.
Well, Jimmy, you did that the hard way, but you did it well.
Yeah, it worked out ideal. It was a great small field, and there was never going to be much pace. Sort of got our own way in front, you know.
Well, we knew he had the class, and he's back to his best.
Yeah, you know, he's taken a long time to come together this year. You got to remember, this horse had a lot of racing last year, and you know, it was about his 4th or 5th run last year before he showed real class, you know.
Well, really well done. Enjoy it.
Yeah, thank you.